And I'm here with all my Skype friends, and we're gonna do a little challenge because I am fucking stupid. We're gonna do a wrestling trivia game with Boozled Beans. They're gonna ask me questions, and if I get them right, I get a point, which I haven't got one fucking right yet. And if I get it wrong, I have to eat a Boozled Bean. So, go ahead with the question.
And there it is.
Let's look at this. The current pending question.
Ooh.
This is Georgia Championship Wrestling, or actually at the time it was still on WTBS Superstation out of Atlanta, and it was called World Championship Wrestling.
WCW.
At the time, the NWA National, or at the time World Television Champion, was Legion of Doom member Jake the Snake Roberts.
Okay.
What wrestler had to kayfabe mortgage his home to get $10,000 to pay for a championship rematch? And yes, he did win the title back.
I remember watching this on the network.
For $9.99.
One hint. Later on in the WWF, he would go on to have a big feud with Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Oh! I would shut my face.
Oh my god. It's not Big John Studd.
One other hint, and this will be the last one. He actually turned heel against Dusty Rhodes, going against Barry Windham for the NWA United States Heavyweight Championship.
God, my brain will not work.
It never has.
Whoa, that's mean!
Okay. Are you going to concede on this one?
We get to
I
watch
think I know the answer.
Answer it.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan, but I know I'm wrong.
You are incorrect. The man who had to kayfabe mortgage his home for $10,000 was Ronnie Garvin.
Yep. I already got one.
That's the reason why I said Lois don't answer this, because she's seen him wrestle live in Eastern Kentucky many times.
I don't know what flavor this is. I don't know what this is. I have no idea.
Is it yellow?
It's like orangish with like other things on them.
Uh-oh.
I think it's Tutti Frutti, if I remember right.
It might be vomit.
It might be.
Or it might be shit.
At least they don't have a fart-flavored one.
Yes, they do, Randy. Yeah, they do.
Hey, Randy, I got a question from one John Sprell Fawcett off the Facebook Nation. He wants me to ask you something.
Shit. Oh.
Go ahead, Chad.
Maybe no, you don't want that. That's nasty.
All right.
Go ahead.
Who was the name of the original Four Horsemen?
Fuck.
Okay. The original Four Horsemen were actually managed by James J. Dillon. But the original Four Horsemen were Ric Flair,
Arn Anderson.
Tully Blanchard, Arn Anderson, and Ole Anderson.
Okay. Next question.
All right, Logan. This is gonna be an easy one for you. All right, you ready?
That was vomit. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna let you vomit.
No, the last flavor was vomit.
I'm not gonna let. What was Darren Drozdov's nickname?
Puke.
There you go. I knew I wasn't gonna let you vomit. All right, now I got a serious one. You ready?
Yeah.
What were the name of the Bushwhackers before they became the Bushwhackers?
Oh.
Don't answer that, Lois,
Yeah, I love it.
I won't.
because I know the answer.
You got 5 seconds.
I know their actual names.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Headbangers, wasn't it?
Wrong! Eat a bean, you sheep herder!
That sucks.
Logan, they won't let me help you.
Keep it attitude era, please.
Okay.
You said wrestling trivia. Okay, here's a good one.
What, Logan?
Redemption.
Wait, Logan's right. He did say wrestling trivia, and you should have specified it because now they're gonna.
This is another vomit one.
Don't worry. The next question I ask you will be.
I'll do it. Oh god.
It might be something.
Please
else,
be
Logan.
Peach.
It might.
Sleepy Mitt.
Oh god. Nope, it was bad.
Okay, now this one is going to be related to the old Kentucky group ICW.
No, he wasn't Attitude Era.
This will be fairly easy though, because I know that, and Lois will know the answer to
Oh
this.
god, this is murder. Why am I so stupid?
Let me guess what? I can't help him with this one either.
He would actually wrestle for a little while in the old what would become UWF, the old Mid-South territory. Billy.
Yes, Chandra. Yes, baby. Chandra, I want to know if Baby Doll ever backed Dusty Rhodes. Yes.
What was Willie B known by in international championship wrestling?
Multiple choice? I don't fucking know.
Okay, multiple choice. Was Willie B. Hurt known as Pistol Pez Watley? Was he known as Izzy Slapowitz? Or was he known as
Logan
Crusher
Vincent.
Broomfield?
Oh, that's easy.
Whoa.
Tell me my mic's closed.
Which one of those three?
A?
You got it right.
Ah, thank you, Jesus!
Willie
Yes!
Hurt was known as Pistol Pez Watley.
Yes!
Okay.
I have to intervene!
Okay, so we're going Attitude Era, right, Logan?
Sure.
Okay, Attitude Era. Okay,
Just kept trying to pass us.
what wrestler interfered in Stone Cold Steve Austin's title match at WrestleMania, whatever it was, in when he went against Shawn Michaels? Wrestler / guest enforcer / boxer. That's all I'm
That's
gonna
easy,
tell you.
Mike Tyson did.
There, I spared you. You should be thankful.
Well, no,
Now,
I already had the
everybody knows
answer, and then you
to this
kept going.
one, and I bet Logan would too. Now,
Okay.
this is post-Attitude Era, but it's kind of Attitude Era.
Okay.
Remember when
Jesus.
D-Generation X was having their fight with Vince McMahon?
Yes.
Back in the, it's been about 5-6 years ago.
The ruthless aggression era period.
When he was doing the whole Father, Son, and Holy Spirit squad era.
Yeah.
Thing.
Vince likes
What
boxer.
did D-Generation X spray down the Spirit Squad and Vince McMahon with?
Boom!
Yeah, you're full of crap.
Okay.
Boom! I never thought I would be so happy to say boom.
Greatest moments on Raw.
Okay. Now
You're full of crap. What?
Now I'm going a little more funner.
Is that?
Logan, you ready for my next question?
Let's go.
Okay, I'm going Golden Era. I had boring time in the Attitude Era.
Okay.
Okay, who was the first wrestler ever to have his own rights to his own music, his own clothing, and be able to get merchandise rights?
I think I know that.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Not as far as what I was taught. I was taught Hulk Hogan.
Actually, the name of the person was associated with Randy Savage, although it was an earlier name of that version. I believe it was Gorgeous George.
No, my dad always told me it was Hulk Hogan, but that's hearsay.
Can somebody research it, please?
No, you're not getting the bean on that one. Logan, who was the best? Who was the only? Who holds the record for most eliminations in a single Royal Rumble?
Oh God.
I don't know that.
It might be because you got the phone going, the cam's going.
That could be. There we go. The most eliminations in a Royal Rumble, right?
Single Royal Rumble.
Five, four,
Kane?
3.
Wrong. I know.
Bean me.
Is the Undertaker.
No.
Wrong. Bean Randy.
Here, I'll beat you. Here, beat
I don't do beans.
It was
Are you
Taker?
talking in a... All right. Before I answer,
Wait, who was it?
Are you talking in a Royal Rumble match by itself?
Yes.
That'd be Roman Reigns with 12.
Thank you.
It's another white one. Please, please, coconut, please. 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 Please.
Oh, someone said Kane. No, we're beaning you too, Chantrell. It was Roman Reigns. Oh, yeah.
Oh, spoiled milk.
What was it?
And he's puking, ladies and
Spoiled
gentlemen.
milk.
He's a gunner.
Oh, God.
Milk again. Ugh.
I only had one good bean so far. Oh, my God. Oh.
Guys, Lois has been sitting on a question for half her age, so let her have it.
Go ahead.
Did you just call me old?
Baby.
If Lois is old, I'd hate to think that makes me, 'cause I'm older than Lois.
That, yeah, Randy. Wait, how old are you, Randy?
I'm about 31 days older than you.
Okay, so
Next
you are.
question.
You're a month older than me. Yeah.
December 1st,
check on the brown one.
1970.
Yeah, you're a month
Okay.
older than me.
Brown one.
Okay,
Let's
so
go, Lois. What do you got?
Okay.
Randy went to school with Fred Flintstone, and Lois graduated with Barney.
Oh, some people just like to watch the world burn. Don't you?
Why
Barry?
Barney? Okay, no, I gotta ask this. Okay, everybody knows the titles Randy Savage has held, right?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me what title he held in the NWA. He held it 3 times. I'll give you that clue.
I think I know the answer.
Okay, I'll give you a choice. Mid-Atlantic title, the World Heavyweight title, or the North American. Randy, what was the North American called in Mid-Atlantic? Was it called North
I believe it
Atlantic?
was Mid-America Heavyweight Championship.
Okay, because I wasn't for sure if it was being called that or not.
Okay,
There, 3
as
choices.
for my question, this is just for my curiosity. Was it something that he carried to the ring on a red paper wrapped flower covered box?
Yeah, he did a couple of times. Yeah, he did.
I know the title. I'm not
Was
gonna answer
it,
that.
was it the Mid-Atlantic title?
You mean the Mid-American
Yes.
Heavyweight title?
Yes.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
It was.
My turn.
First time, a little bit of trivia here, but I'm not going to ask a question. At the time that he first won the Mid-America Heavyweight Championship, he was actually still active with ICW in Lexington, Kentucky.
Yes.
And he had this poster that he had on ICW television, who he was actually being interviewed by his then fiancee, Elizabeth Hewlett.
Hey,
And
I
had a
like
poster
her
that said,
a lot.
Memphis is Macho Man country. My good friend Bill Marks did that at his house.
All right,
Wait a
are you
minute,
ready,
bro.
Logan?
The ICW
Yeah.
group we're a member of, by the way.
Okay.
Ah.
And you're all welcome for being invited into it, by the way.
All right, Logan.
Yeah.
Ted DiBiase has been always known as the $1 Million
Man.
Man.
A douchebag.
But in Memphis Championship Wrestling, what was he known as?
The $1 Million Stooge. The butt key.
Do you remember, Randy?
I never remember Ted DiBiase being in Memphis, to be honest with you.
I don't either.
He was only there for a combined total of 4 weeks.
I know that his manservant was known as Soul Train Jones in Memphis.
No.
Hey, I like Virgil. He's an awesome dude.
Come on, Logie. You can do it.
It's in there somewhere.
You can do it.
It's in there somewhere.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bean him.
Take the bean.
Is he going it?
What was it?
Shockingly enough, Logan, I gave you the biggest hint. He went by his real name. At DiBiase.
Oh, this is brown. So, canned dog food.
Okay.
Pudding. Brown.
In Mid-South Wrestling.
I think he's getting the dog food.
In Mid-South Wrestling. There for a while, the Fabulous Freebirds competed in Mid-South Wrestling. Also competed in Mid-South Wrestling just as they were changing over to UWF.
Hold up.
Now, Michael
Randy.
Hayes always referred to himself as Michael P.S. Hayes. What did Ted DiBiase say that the P.S. stood for? You do not have to eat a bean if you do not get this right.
Piece of shit.
No.
Pussy shit.
No. I know it, Randy.
I know you do, and I know Lois knows it.
The PS is so easy.
Pretty shitty.
4,
Piece of shit.
2, 1. The P.S., according to Ted DiBiase, was Michael Prissy Sissy Hayes.
Yep.
I forgot.
Damn.
Okay,
Alright.
okay.
The few times that Ted DiBiase played a face.
Yes.
It was just before he went over to WWF. Now, according to the urban legend, when his character was created for him in WWF, who was said that if he were a wrestler, he would play this character himself?
Vince McMahon.
Chad got it right. Believe it or not, when they created the $1 Million Man, they said if Vince were a wrestler, this would be the character he would play.
Wow.
Which he ended up creating Mr. McMahon later on, which was basically pretty much the same damn
More or
thing
less.
on steroids.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's the two.
Next question.
This is not going to be it. You don't have to eat a bean on this.
Okay.
This was in a tag team match, or supposedly in a tag team match, for Mr. McMahon's ECW World Heavyweight Championship.
Fuck that shit. That wasn't a championship. That was a
I
mockery
know.
of
Hear me out. Vince McMahon got his face shoved into the Big Show's ass.
Yes.
What did Jim Ross phrase did Jim Ross coin that I wish they'd still use in
The
today?
Billion Dollar Butt Club.
The Billionaire Butt Club.
Good old John, man. I was gonna answer it, and you fucking took it from me.
Or in Logan's case, the man who loved the dog food beans.
Okay, now this is a legitimate trivia question. This is also post-Attitude Era. This guy, his real name is Mike Bucci. Some people call him Simon Dean. Other people call him Hollywood Nova.
Okay.
This was on a Saturday night's main event.
Okay.
If he lost a match with Bobby Lashley, he was going to be made to eat a bunch of double cheeseburgers. This was playing Simon Dean.
Yes.
What company or what restaurant made the double cheeseburgers? And they weren't just regular double cheeseburgers.
G&G's.
Hold on, one more time. One more
Sandwich,
time.
and Lois will probably know this.
One more time. Say it one more time.
The sandwich.
Do the question one more time.
G&G's. Was it G&G's?
Randy?
One of their advertising gimmicks was he's the marvelous, magical.
SG Punk.
Where did that come
Sandwiches
from?
were double Whoppers with cheese, and they were made by Burger King.
Wow. So I gotta eat a bean.
No, you don't need to eat a bean.
Okay. Cool.
I'll tell you if you need a bean or not. Now, this one, I don't know. The next question, I say we let Lois come up with one.
I agree.
Really?
Yep.
If you can't come up with one, I'll come up with one.
Ugh.
Well, you do one now and let me think of one, okay?
All right, give me a second.
Hold on, I've got one.
Go ahead, Chad.
All right. True or false, Logan? Hacksaw Butch Reed is from Missouri.
True.
Very good. You got spared
Well,
to the bean.
Okay.
Joe.
Now here's one, and I'm not even going to make you eat a bean. Chad knows the answer to this because he's the one who told me.
Oh shit.
Who said that the NWA Missouri Heavyweight Championship belt is not a championship, it's a way of life?
Oh shit.
This man held the Missouri Heavyweight Championship a grand total of 5 times.
And he's a really good friend of mine.
I know the answer.
I do too. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Okay, cool.
I'll give it to you right here, right now. He runs World League Wrestling out of Arnold, Missouri. Troy. That's right, they moved.
Yes, it is. I already answered you one question about this man.
Harley Race?
Well, very
You got
good.
it.
You got spare the bean. Okay. All right, Logan. Now I'm going to go to Harley Race question. True or false, Harley Race got its start in wrestling in the Carney circuit? Mind you, he's probably going to watch this.
True.
Very good. Who did he work for officially?
The circus?
That's not a bean question. In the Carney circuit.
Barnum Bailey's.
Nope.
No.
It was a local company out of Iowa. I think, Randy, if I'm right.
It was out of Iowa. I just can't remember the name of the company.
Iowa people, I'm so sorry.
By the way, people, this man here is from where, Logan?
Now?
No, where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Nebraska, and then I moved to Iowa when I was 12, and then I moved to California about a year ago.
All right, well, I got to ask you something. This is California-based wrestling. Who was the only wrestler to ever be successful from California as far as all goes?
Me.
Damn right. You do not have to eat a bean.
Next question.
Okay. Here's one, and if you're a fan of the movie Rocky III, you might actually know this.
I better check my face.
What championship belt inspired Hulk Hogan's famous Hogan 84 World Heavyweight Championship belt?
What belt?
Yes. This was a belt that Hogan used in something, liked the design of it, and actually went to Reggie Parks and had him design the belt based off of this particular prop. I know Chad knows the answer.
Yeah. That's why I'm checking my face.
And Lois probably knows it too.
Damn you old people.
Hey!
You won't have to eat a bean on this one, but the championship belt that inspired Hulk Hogan's legendary Hogan 84 WWF World Heavyweight Championship belt, trophy shop medal, by the way.
Welcome back, folks. Sorry
And
about
the
that.
original supposedly is in the possession of Bob Backlund now,
Oh, wow.
because he held that belt for so long.
Okay.
Speaking
Next.
of which, the Bob Backlund question, you do not have to eat a bean if you miss it.
Okay.
Who did Bob Backlund initially win the Worldwide Wrestling Federation Championship from?
Bongwater, Alabama.
Bruno San Martino?
You're close. This was a man that was supposedly, and Chad will know the answer to this now when I say this. This was a man who was supposedly a few WrestleManias ago inspiring Randy Orton to go after The Undertaker.
Really?
Very good. Good job, Chad.
I know.
Star Billy Graham,
Ah. Wow.
the original blonde Adonis in pro wrestling.
Yeah.
And he took more steroids than you could. He took enough steroids to make.
Him and Kenny Patera.
All right, Charles, you're up, man.
All right. I'm going to do one from WCW, Logan.
Okay.
Who was the inspiration behind the Halloween Havoc Monster Truck Sumo match?
Charles Thomas and Logan and Thong.
Who was the inspiration?
Yep.
Gamma Delta?
No, Randy.
I don't know why it's doing that.
Oh, wow. Hey, this reminds me of being in a tunnel.
Right? I got nothing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bigfoot.
Beat him, Jenny.
Yep, thank you. Believe it or not, it was a combination of 3 people. Jimmy Hart, United States Hot Rod Association, and Ted Turner.
Wow.
Why does that not surprise me?
Oh God, I'm scared.
Puke, you son bitch, puke.
Hey, Charles.
Please have mercy on my soul.
And Lois will know the answer.
Remember, you have to sleep. What the fuck is this?
This is in Memphis, Tennessee. What was the name of the heel faction that Jimmy Hart was the founding manager for?
What the fuck is this?
You do not have to eat a bean on this one. Here, you won't.
Hey, Randy, can I guess somewhere else away from Logan?
I think it's either Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks, I think.
You can Facebook message me if you want to.
Alright, Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks, I think.
Tutti Frutti. I'm just hoping for good luck for you.
Tutti Frutti! Yeah! Oh my god, so delicious. So delicious. Or else I like Stinky Socks. It's Tutti Frutti.
Randy,
Mm-hmm.
repeat that question you was telling Logan he wouldn't have to eat a bean for.
Okay. In Memphis, Tennessee,
So good.
what was the name of the heel faction that Jimmy Hart was the manager of?
Are you on your Facebook so I can message to see if I got it right in my head?
I am.
Good, I'll message you.
And Charles, that is not the correct answer.
I realized it after I guessed it. I heard that question.
Look at it.
Let me make sure my mouse is working here. Give me a minute.
I got a problem.
Oh, Jack.
You're partially right, Lois.
Okay, I wasn't for sure if I was on the right track or
You're
not.
partially right. He won't have to eat a bean on this, but the name of the heel faction that Jimmy Hart was the manager of was called the First Family of Professional Wrestling.
Wow.
And the First Family had some very, very famous wrestlers in it, or would go on to be famous wrestlers. One was by the name of Sweet Brown Sugar, who we all know as Coco Beware.
Yep.
A young man by the name of Terry Boulder, who would go on to be Hulk Hogan, was a part of the First Family.
Wow.
Yes, believe it or not. Let me see. Who else was all in the Moon? Actually, a part of the First Family at one point.
Who's got an ECW question?
Randy, did you
I have an attitude question if you want it.
Okay, go ahead. Shoot, Lois.
Lois has an attitude question. Go for it.
Name me all the members of the Ministry of Darkness.
Oh, God.
Undertaker.
The Undertaker, who was the leader. The Alkalites, Bradshaw, and Ron Simmons. Viscera. Is this the corporate? Wait, no. The corporate ministry or just the ministry?
Ow.
God, it hurt my head.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Ouch.
Is this the corporate ministry or just the ministry of
What
darkness?
are you gonna do, Mercy Pringle? You gotta do it right.
Oh, yeah.
I prefer
So Lois, I'm gonna ask You can either say no or yeah. Are you talking about the corporate ministry or the ministry of darkness?
The whole ministry of darkness.
Oh,
the
God,
main
okay.
one.
And I have to name all of them? Or...
There's exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 members.
Hey, Charles.
Okay. The Undertaker, who was the leader, Paul Bearer.
Not counting out Undertaker, that makes 9. Sorry.
Okay.
I was leaving him out.
Okay, so Taker, Paul Bearer, the Acolytes. God.
Oh God! Now I know how a dog feels with a dog whistle.
I don't know what's going on.
I just told you.
Cam's got a mic built into it. Your headset's got a mic built into it.
Okay.
So does your phone.
Oh, shit. I'm muted.
I feel like I'm back on. I feel like I'm back into being a radio
I'll just back up.
operator for the Army again.
Okay. Can you hear me? Am I here?
You're here.
Yeah, I hear you.
So, The Undertaker, Paul Bearer, The Acolytes, Bradshaw, Ron Simmons, Viscera.
Yep.
You guys should have seen my dog when she saw that and heard that noise.
Gangrel.
Yep. 3. 3's all you like.
LV.
Wait a minute. Did you say? I can't ask you because I'm afraid you didn't say it.
I just said the letters LV.
Got my ass kicked. Great.
I could get, alright, name all the original members of the ministry. I could do that.
I could when the
Yes.
the noise was. I thought I heard Logan say one of them. That I wasn't for sure if he said it or if it was just the noise.
let me
I
start
just
over
said
that.
the letters LV.
Alright, let me start over. It's Taker, Paul Bearer, The Acolytes, Bradshaw, Ron Simmons, Viscera, Gangrel. Oh, shit.
Yeah, you like 3.
Oh,
I'm trying to figure out if they were in it too. I don't think they were.
I
Who?
know.
Who?
I can't think of his actual name. Wasn't Puke in there too?
No.
No.
Shit.
Can I do it? Can I try?
Hey, I got 6 out of 9, okay? That's not
Yeah,
bad.
you
Got Edge and Christian.
Yes, and he forgot me.
I thought they were in the fucking Brood, man. I was like,
They were.
I'm like,
The Brood was part of the ministry.
oh, I would have fucking had it then. Son of a
No,
bitch.
me.
Was
You know
Luna
what?
Vachon a part of it?
You know what?
No.
No, she was in with the, what's that group called, Charles?
The
The
oddity.
Oddity.
The audience.
Logan, no bean.
Yeah,
Just
thank
got
you.
For them.
I only
Hey,
missed
Laura.
3, so that's
Hey.
not bad.
Hey,
No, it's not, because if you just said the Brood, I would have counted it because that's Edge, Christian, and Gangrel.
Yeah.
I like Edge and Christian.
Well, because
That's
I was
why.
trying to remember, I'm like, well, I was conflicting and fighting with myself. I'm like, the Brood was in there, wasn't it? I'm like, but Edge and Christian wasn't, but they were in the Brood, but the Brood wasn't. I was like, what the fuck?
Okay, here's one WWF
Okay.
early Hulk Hogan era.
Okay.
What you gonna
What
do, brother?
Olympic bronze medalist in Taekwondo was a performer in World Wrestling Federation right about the time that Hulk Hogan won the World Heavyweight Championship?
Oh, I know. I know.
Oh, shit.
I think Logan should be allowed to have a lifeline. 1.
Make this like
I-
Millionaire with 3 lifelines.
I will give you a hint. He was African American.
Oh.
Okay, it's not what I thought it was.
Yeah, not who I thought it was.
Oh, I know, right?
I will give you one more hint, even though this is not the person. And it'll probably be a dead giveaway when I say it. I've got a little bad news for you.
Oh, I know.
Nuh-uh. Really?
No, really?
It was Bad News Brown.
Yeah, I was like, it couldn't be Bad News Brown. Okay.
Yep, he was an Olympic bronze medalist in Taekwondo.
I did not know that.
Oh, wait, I was thinking, okay, Randy, I got one for you. Who was the first medalist from Olympic history to ever go to WWE or F?
Angle.
The first Olympic medalist?
Yep.
Angle.
No.
Wrong.
I want to say it was Kenny Patera.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh my God.
Kenny Patera won a bronze medal in powerlifting.
There's someone before Ken Patera.
Next question.
You want to know who it is? Iron Sheik.
Oh, I forgot about.
Yeah, I did too.
Iron Sheik never won a medal.
Hogan.
What country did the Iron Sheik represent
Iran.
in the Olympics?
Iran.
But who was the leader of Iran at the time that he did it? And no, it was not Ayatollah Khomeini.
Damn.
Oh.
That's not a wrestling question, Randy.
It was believe it or not, it was the Shah of Iran.
That's not a wrestling
one of the
question.
Shah's personal bodyguards. In fact, the Iron Sheik just barely got out of Iran ahead of the people that were doing all the thing, bringing the Ayatollah Khomeini to power. He just barely got out.
Damn.
Which is why when they were having Freddie Blassie do the whole Ayatollah Blassie thing, if you'll notice the way the Iron Sheik was acting, he didn't feel comfortable with it. The whole thing with the Iranian flag with the Ayatollah's picture in the middle of it, if you look at him really closely, you'll notice he was sneering at that. And believe it or not, the Iron Sheik, one of the first places he wrestled was in Memphis, and Jimmy Hart was his manager. The first thing he did was he did the whole Iranian club thing.
Damn. Next question.
You can lift those 50-pound clubs and do what he did with those? My hat's off to you.
Next question.
You'll know this one right off the bat. You won't even need to eat a bean.
Okay.
Whose phrase was, "If I could be serious for a minute"?
Randy Watson.
Another hint is, you'll never beat a wrestler from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. He's also a trainer for OVW.
I want to say Bret Hart, but
wrong.
Yeah, figured that.
Lance Storm, Logan.
Oh my God.
You don't have to eat a bean.
You fucker.
Yeah, I should probably have to for that one.
Okay, let me think. What would be a good one here?
Wait a minute. Okay, Logan. If you eat a bean for this one, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna freaking fly to California for my spit.
You'll know this one. Everybody here will know this one.
Watch it.
Hold on, Randy.
Okay, Logan. If you don't know this one, I'm gonna go. Like I said, I'm gonna get on a plane. I'm gonna whoop your ass. What was the name of Stu Hart's gym?
The Hart Family Dungeon.
Yep. And part 2 of this question: who's the only female to ever graduate from there?
Natalia.
Part 3 of this: who was the last wrestler to ever graduate from there?
Tyson Kidd.
Very good. See, I told you wouldn't have to eat a bean.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Tyson, by that time, the Hart Dungeon had already closed down. Technically, the last wrestler to graduate from the Hart Dungeon, and even he said he didn't really graduate from the Hart Dungeon, was Lance Storm, because he and Chris Jericho were going through it at the same time.
Yeah, but I'm giving Logan his hats off. So.
All right, now another.
He's already had milk and
I know.
grass feed and everything else.
Okay. And I know Lois will know the answer to this one. If you ever watched World Class Championship Wrestling on television, the name of the referee, he was about 6'4" tall and was very much bald. What was the name of the referee on WCCW television?
Honky Tonk Man in his later years.
I know Lois knows the answer to this one. Don't have to eat a bean on this one.
Poor Honky Tonk Man. Now leave him alone.
Jessica, do you mind?
The name of the referee on World Class Championship Wrestling was Bronco Lubitsch.
Ah. You see, I don't have WWE Network anymore, and I want to get it so I can watch some of the old stuff.
Some of the world-class championship stuff, good luck. Not all of it's on the WWE.com library.
No, some's on YouTube if you can find it.
Yeah, I've been having a hard time finding it. Well, I know the WWE the network has like a lot of old school stuff too, and I've been wanting to watch it.
Let me think of another good WCCW one.
Randy, I got one for you.
Oh my god, that bag fucking stinks. Ugh.
Randy, this one's a question for you.
Go ahead.
No.
Mr. Freaking Wrestling. Who was the first champion ever in wrestling? Professional wrestling.
That depends on who you ask. A lot of people would say it's Luthez.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, as far as popularity and known-wise, it would be Lou.
Well, good thing, Johnny.
Now, Chad, you'll know the answer to this since you just asked me that. What was the name of the organization that he actually was the champion for?
Wouldn't it be... I know he was a champion in WWF.
NWA.
No. Well, you're close.
Oh.
The NWA evolved from this, and a lot of people don't realize it, but it was the St. Louis Wrestling Club.
AWA, American Wrestling Alliance.
St. Louis Wrestling Club, actually.
Cauliflower Club.
All right, bean question. Who's got one?
Bean question. Okay, a bean question.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Okay, bean question for...
Oh, Charles. Charles had it.
Hurry up, Charles.
In there, Logan.
Who
There
gives a
was
shit?
at least 6 tag teams that held the tag team titles. Name 3 of them that didn't.
Oh, no. Beat him up.
Oh, I gotta think. Oh my god. Okay. We'll do process of elimination. Okay.
While you're processing that, I'm going to ask a question to Lois.
Okay. Edge and Christian 1. Dudley's 1.
Really?
Taker
Yes,
Kane
Lois, you
1.
might actually even know this. In the late 80s WWF, what professional wrestler's theme music was the song Tommy Kangaroo Down, Sport, Tommy Kangaroo Down?
Oh, God. I don't remember. Who is that?
OJ.
Really?
Outback Jack.
Oh, crap. I forgot all about him.
That's because he wasn't there for very long. He got injured real quick.
That's what I was thinking. He wasn't there very long.
Okay, I got a question.
I'm gonna throw a guess into the frickin' wind. I think one of them was Haas and Benjamin, wasn't it?
They held it.
Bean me.
Jenny, give the man a bean. Hey.
Son of a
Poor
bitch.
Logan.
You know, you guys gotta keep in mind, I gotta sleep with him tonight.
The 3 are.
Oh
Charles
no!
and Prince
No!
Albert.
No! No! No!
It's yellow.
Where the fuck
Go
is this
ahead.
yellow?
The
It's
black
like a light
one?
yellow. It's not white.
Moldy cheese or caramel corn?
Pray for caramel corn.
Logan. The 3 were Draws and Prince Albert, and he's puking.
It obviously wasn't caramel corn.
Logan never eats
Draws
bean,
and Prince
man.
Albert, D'Lo Brown, and
That was a great idea.
And shockingly enough, the last one will shock you. Before 2000,
Oh God.
the last tag team was Grandmaster Sexay and Scotty Too Hottie.
All right.
Too
They
cool.
never won it in the Attitude Era. They won it after the Ruthless
Oh,
Aggression
God.
Era.
Oh shit.
Okay. Here's one related to Too Sexy, or Too Cool.
Oh God.
Grandmaster Sexay, who is his dad?
Oh,
I know
that's
that.
easy.
I know.
Jerry the King Lawler.
You got that right. As a matter of fact, and Lois knows the answer to this one, what music video was actually done in Brian Christopher's middle school?
I have no idea.
Whip Busters.
Oh my God, I forgot. let's see. Didn't they sell T-shirts?
Slash through it.
Yeah, they sold T-shirts for it for a while.
I've got one.
You've got the T-shirt?
I've got the Whip Buster T-shirt.
Oh.
Adult size 5X. It's never been worn.
Yeah.
On my YouTube page, I have that video.
As a matter of fact, I actually have it autographed by Jimmy Hart. He looked at me when I brought it up to him. Where did you get that?
Next question, please.
You know what you should have said to him, Randy? Where I left my money?
Next one, please. Ugh.
Now here's one, and I know Lois will know this one.
Bean or no?
No bean.
Thank God. Ugh.
What is the name of the broadcast partner of the late Lance Russell, who recently retired after 30 years as the #1 meteorologist for the city of Memphis, Tennessee?
You better bet your bottom dollar I know that one.
It was probably, well, whoever wants to ask the last one, because my phone's dying. Once it dies.
All right, I got the last one.
Okay, last one. We'll come back.
The answer to that question was, "Yo, everybody, my name's Lance Russell, and this is my partner, Dave Brown."
Wow. All right, last one.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna the 2-part question. If you get 1 part right, you're pretty good. All right. What was the last title Magnum PA ever held?
Ooh, that's a good one.
In part 2 of this magical whirlwind adventure,
I'm looking at it.
Is
I have it under glass in my house.
Wrestling manager that Paul Heyman cannot fucking stand for nothing.
I know that one. The Intercontinental Championship and Brother Love.
Wrong. And wrong. Bing your ass. Randy, tell him what he's won.
The last championship held by Magnum TA was affectionately known as the 10 pounds of silver. I'm looking at it right now. It's the Old School National Wrestling Association United States Heavyweight Championship.
And Randy, do you want to tell him the only person Paul Heyman cannot fucking stand as a manager or a person?
That would be the person whose trademark phrase is, "Thank you, fuck you, bye."
Wow.
Jim Cornette.
Congratulations, you get 1 bean on that one. Enjoy it. I hope it's garbage.
Oh my God, it's good.
Now, for the last bean.
Oh my God, it was strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish, and I got banana smoothie. Thank you. Fuck this shit. I am done. No more. Game over.
You want some dead fish?
Ew, no, that means nasty.
He wants some bong water fish.
Oh,